good velocity and missed the corner.
What's that?
Randy Wynn said you had good velocity.
Literally, I was practicing over at the Keeper Center, and on about my 9th pitch, I felt a twinge in the back of my shoulder, and I was like, I got enough in me for one more. So I think my velocity could have improved a little bit. Painted the black. Depends who was umpiring tonight, but I think it was pretty good.
How big of a Reds fan are you?
Oh my gosh, like it's in my blood. Generations and generations of my family. My mom grew up like a few doors down from Crosley Field. My grandfather was a father of 10, put 10 kids through Catholic education, grade schools and high schools, and he would take them to probably more Reds games than any kids in the city of Cincinnati. So my mom, knowledgeable about the Reds, my dad, my kids watch it. It took me a while to figure out how to get it because we're in market, so I couldn't get the MLB app, so I had to get DirecTV and all this stuff, but I got my Reds games now, and just to talk to Pat, be in that locker room, met a couple of the guys that have been up with the Reds. It's really, really cool. Rhett Lauder's pitching tonight, who we're really, really high on. He's from Wake Forest. I coached at Wake a while ago. #1 pick, so I'm really excited about watching him. Last time I was here, Carson Spires pitched, who's now up with the team. I know you guys probably don't want to all talk about the Reds, but when you start getting me to talk about the Reds, I can talk all night.
What are your thoughts on
And
Joey
the Bengals,
Votto retiring?
and the Bengals. What's that?
Joey Votto retiring.
Yeah, so gosh, Joey Votto's just been part of our summer evenings for the last couple decades. And the thing I love about Joey is it's the things knowledge I try to impart on our players is he was such a student of the game. Joey loved baseball. He was a baseball dude. We talk about hoop dudes and basketball dudes all the time. I've never met him, but I've just admired him from afar as to just how he was so honed in on his craft. One of the great hitters of our generation in this new analytical age of baseball. If he's not a Hall of Famer, I don't know what is. But sad day in Cincinnati, but an exciting day as well. He's one of Cincinnati's favorite sons, that's for sure.
You got the news yesterday. You're playing Indiana in the Bahamas. Thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, geez, you look at the lineup of teams that are in that event. No matter what name they call, we knew we were going to play a really, really good team. The first game, second game, third game, all 3 days. I think it's one of the best preseason events in all of college basketball, and the lineup of teams that are there this year are all great. Obviously, Indiana's a great team, great coach, and it's going to be a heck of a challenge.
Pat, since the Bahamas, guys got a little time off now, I think everybody's back. How's it been this week to get them kind of all back together again?
Yeah, really good. So yeah, after we left the Bahamas, they all had some time to get away. Kind of eased. When I say eased into it, we haven't done any team type things. We're doing a lot of skill development and kind of reacclimating them to the weight room. After they take a couple weeks off and Eli baptizes them again. Got a couple guys that are walking a little slower right now in the Keeper Center, but yeah, we'll ramp it up. When you play one of those foreign tours, you have those 10 extra days of practice. July is actually kind of an in-season month almost. So you talk to a lot of coaches, and they just say, if you're not careful with how you kind of get your team back into the flow, kind of really make the season seem long, and we don't want to do that. So loved how it was coming out of the summer, where we were, where we're at, and we're looking forward to having a great fall.
Did you get a little time to decompress a little?
So we moved. The moment I left the Bahamas, flew to Charleston, moving trucks were in our house, at our house, drove all the cars up, moving trucks unloaded. We've been unpacking boxes for the last 10 days or so. Finally got our house the way we want it. So it's just great to have the family here. Kids are in school, rock and rolling, so we're official. I'm going to say this wrong. Louisvillians? Is that right? Did I say that right?
Yeah, you got it.
We're official. Yeah. We're in.
Anything else, guys?
One of us.
How's it feel to be a Louisvillian, like officially now? What is that like for you?
It's great. I mean, just since I've been here, you just feel the sense of pride that people have for this city. Obviously, for 4 months without my family here, that's been difficult, but for us to be here truly makes me feel like I'm home.